Hi. Hi, Jake here. Just a quick, I keep saying that every video, just a quick one, so repeat myself. Just doing a little different. 1 year, this is what happens is 1 year of eating healthy and doing the right things for your body. I didn't take any pictures when I first started this lifestyle, and now that it's been 1 year, I thought, well, I'll take some pictures. I found this large shirt. This is the smallest clothes I own right here. I don't have anything smaller, so when they start getting loose, I'm going to have to go buy some new clothes. So that's what I was going to call this, is the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is lost a lot of weight, improved my health and everything. The bad is now I got to go buy a new wardrobe or get some different clothes. So I thought, well, I told you in an earlier video we're going to do what's good about the diet and what's bad about the diet and stuff. And so I thought this one we're going to try to explain a few things. The good is it's incredible the way you feel, how your body feels. The health part is good and everything, so we can cover that. That's what we cover all the time, is the good parts. And the bad parts, is you're running out of clothes and everything. And then the ugly part is what's underneath the clothes. You got a lot of loose skin, a lot of hanging down stuff here. But the beauty of it is with knowledge comes the power. With the knowledge, because all the hanging down stuff is treatable. I'm not so sure that you got to have all the loose skin and everything. Over time, it will go away. I think you can help it go away. We're going to do some experiments on that, because all loose skin is just protein. And if you're getting plenty of protein, your body won't use up its own protein that it doesn't need. My body doesn't need all the loose skin. So if I adjust my diet to include plenty of fat, salt, water, nutrients, lower my protein a little bit, will my body absorb the loose skin? And I'm a size 30 large and a size 34 pants, but I got a size 40 and a size 40 skin. So we gotta change that. And I think there's a way to do that by cutting back the protein a little bit with my 1 meal a day, and then autophagy will take effect. It has. I mean, my skin has tightened up tremendous from when we started this. 6 months into this diet, where you really started to see changes, I had a lot more. I had really floppy skin. Right here, see, if you can see this, it's not too bad. You can tell that that internal fat, because right here you start getting holes where you have fat sticking out, and all of a sudden you don't. That's the ugly part. And I'm thinking that I can cure that. I started lifting weights a couple months ago, and only 20 pounders, two 20-pound dumbbells, and that has helped. And so for 2020 we're going to start doing some push-ups. I started today doing five reps of Marine military style push-ups. I can do 5 push-ups pretty simple. It's hard on my shoulder because, like I said, I pulled this shoulder out of the socket and injured it, and the shoulder blade back here. And after 5 push-ups, I kind of tweaked that shoulder blade a little bit. So, but I can do 3 or 4 real easy. It was that last one that I had to do that kind of hurt. And at my age, I should be able to do 5 push-ups without any problems. So that's one of the goals we're gonna try. This is another one, trying to stand here in front of a camera and talk instead of sitting in your comfort. I'm getting out of my comfort zone here. I haven't got up the nerve to take the camera out in the kitchen or out in the living room and do it out there where other people can see what I'm doing. I'm in here in the privacy of my music room where if I make up a lot of mistakes and I sound like an idiot, nobody else knows it but me. And then when I preview it in Power Director, I can say yay or nay on doing this. I've done a lot of videos that they end up on the floor because they were so stupid that I was afraid to put them out there. That's like I threw a couple sound bloopers into the last video there on my 1 year in review, as I thought, well, I'll throw a few in there because I didn't delete them. Most of the time if I screw up, I just delete the whole thing and then that's gone forever. And I thought, well, geez, there should have been some portions of it that would be salvageable. So we're trying to get out of our comfort zone, and when you get out of your comfort zone, you start to do things a little different. I'm really surprised when I went back and did my year in review, some of the things, like I remember in first couple months you were seeing me rub my hands because of the arthritis. I don't do that now. My hands feel great. I don't have to rub them like, they were stiff, and I wanted to rub them to make them feel. I still got a little in my thumb, but the rest of my knuckles and everything, the arthritis, I think, has pretty much disappeared out of them. There's no inflammation, and my knees and my joints and everything feel really, really good. So I think that helps, is helping in the health that we're experiencing. So we're just going to do a quick update here. I say that all the time too, a quick update. So, but I just wanted to throw this up. I think this is what I'm looking like on what is this today, the 18th of December 2019. We're just a little 3 days over 1 year of where we started. I still got a little pouch there that has to go away, but I think that can go away with some exercise and staying on my diet. I got pressure cooker on the stove right now with some pork tenderloins. Rosalie bought this huge ham, and instead of adding some beef fat or bacon to it, I cut up a piece of that ham and sliced it and laid it on my pork tenderloins, and then she had some ham slices, some other little pieces of ham in the fridge that she wasn't going to eat, so I threw them in the pressure cooker. I'm cooking them for about an hour because I want to see tenderizing. The pressure cooker is great for tenderizing stuff. I have taken meat that you could hardly chew. I mean, them flank steaks and sirloins. You got to have a good set of teeth to gnaw on them suckers, especially after they've been in the fridge for a while. So I thought, well, I'll put them on the pressure cooker and pressure cooker them up, and then eat them that way. And it's just, they're so tender and so juicy and so good that that's the way I do it now. It's just incredible how that, and I save all the juice, I make a broth and everything, and I drink that. I don't throw nothing away because, you know, over the years, you know, oh, we cook our vegetables and everything, and then you pour the water out, and there goes all the minerals and nutrients, and then all you got left is fiber. So I put it all together in there, and I season it all up with, and I make a broth out of it, and it is absolutely delicious. And it seems to be doing the trick for me. And that's another thing I wanted to come up is what I do works for myself, and these video logs are documenting what I do. I don't say this is the right way to do it, it's just the way I do it. It might work for somebody, and a lot of people it probably doesn't work for them, but it's just another way of doing things. And I believe in looking at all kinds of different things. I watch vegan YouTube videos, I watch carnivore YouTube videos, and I are diametrically opposed. But the funny thing about it is they have one common thing: no processed sugars, no processed grains, no vegetable oil. Both sides hate each other, but they all have that common thread. And I see that in the keto, I see it in vegetarians, I see it in paleo and stuff, and ancestral diets and stuff. There's always that common thread: processed sugar, processed grains, processed vegetable oils. So we all can come together on one point at least. So just interesting tidbit, because like I said, I like to watch differing views. I go and watch the strict vegans, and then I watch Dr. Sean Baker and strict carnivore people and stuff. And the thing is, both has good points. Some people need a carnivore diet because they have health issues that require them to do it that way. Other people can handle vegetables, and maybe they don't have the ability to handle the fat and stuff that is in a carnivore diet. Because a lot of people, you eat a lot of fat and it goes right through you and makes you nauseous and stuff. Whereas when you're fat adapted like me, it doesn't bother me. I mean, God, I'd have to eat a couple pounds of straight fat to be able to have any effects. My body metabolizes fat so well that I don't have the problem like some people do that aren't quite fat adapted to the point. And another thing that I've come across is the difference in fat. Bacon fat affects me different than the beef fat, or the pork fat, or the lard. Beef fat, for some reason, I could eat that just steady and it wouldn't bother me. Now bacon fat, you have to be careful with bacon fat. It might be some of the curing process and stuff that's in that fat will go through you a little quicker than a beef fat. So I like to cook with with the tallow, the beef fat, because I could take the stuff and pour it back on the meat and let it soak back in the meat. It doesn't bother me one bit. But if I do that with a bacon fat and stuff, that will kind of affect you a little bit. Just an observation. Probably works good for me, might not work good for everybody, but it was an observation. And I just wanted to throw this up for 2019, December. We're looking this way. How are we going to look in December of 2020? So that's what this video is this is going to be another in a long line of videos of how we're doing ourselves good. So I just wanted to throw this up. I said I hit the 15-minute mark, so I try to keep these under 15 minutes. So We will talk to you later. Bye.